Cool. No, I was in a bunch of them, just turned up, bashed the shit out of me, put handcuffs on me, took me to Christies Beach. Pushed me out, 12:15 at night, and I had to walk home. After they'd stolen my bike and done home. Yeah, cool. Thanks, mate. So it's September, they're saying. Yeah, it's got the bike, obviously, yeah, and the key. On the 13th of September, they gave me to Christies Beach police station. I thought it happened in Sturt. I was, assaulted by a bunch of blokes and taken to Christies, and then,
Can I get your driver's license? Can I get it? So I just need a copy of it.
Look, after the last police that just told my bike, I don't want to. Sorry, I'm happy just to show you. You can take the number, do whatever you like, whatever you need to do. It's just that I was pushed off my bike. Later, I was told that it was they disqualified me at the police station after they took my bike, and saying that I was riding disqualified. So that doesn't make any sense. I can show you the form where they said that. So I'm hesitant to just hand things to police officers because, yeah, for obvious reasons.
Well, yeah, your driver's license was suspended.
Yeah, when? Yeah, or on this date, yeah, 13th of September, they're saying. This is what they've. There you go. It was actually a load of nonsense because I hadn't refused anything. They took me there against my will and did a whole bunch of stuff without my consent, stole my bike, yada yada. It was on the 13th of September. So they took the bike and then did this. So it's in, meant to so that was done on the 13th. This was after they took the bike, which is like doesn't make any sense because how can I be riding disqualified if you didn't disqualify me until after you took the bike?
I know, but it was suspended.
You see what I mean? So yeah, and I explained that to the individuals at the time. It hasn't gone to court yet. It'll be discussed further. But at this point, my property's been taken, and I need it back immediately, thanks.
Well, your driving license was expired and it was suspended.
But when?
Well, it was expired on 2 months. It's been 2 months.
It's not expired. It's not expired. It's until 2026 or something.
No.
It's not expired.
Can you just show me?
Yeah, of course. It's current. Yeah, every year I pay them. Yeah, my birthday. You can see. Yeah, so I got it because this bloke just turned up, grabbed the front of my bike. I'm like, what are you doing? He said, what's your name? I said, what's your name? He said a number. Then I said, this is my Anthony. Told my name and then.
Just called someone.
Cool. No, I was in a bunch of them, just turned up, bashed the shit out of me, put handcuffs on me, took me to Christies Beach. Pushed me out, 12:15 at night, and I had to walk home. After they'd stolen my bike and done home.
Just called someone.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, mate. Are you on?
How do we go?
Yeah, I've got the driver's license.
Yeah.
There's a debit card there. Mobile. What to expect then?
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything else gets released, it'll be probably after the coroner's case.
Okay.
Coroner has to give permission for stuff to go
Yeah.
back. But with these, obviously they're happy for them to go,
Yeah.
so. And unfortunately, they could take a year or two.
Yeah. There should be nothing else, I don't think, anyway.
Oh, okay. Anybody waiting for vehicle or property?
I'm speaking with the bloke about vehicle.
You can see too?
I just want to get some stuff out of an impounded car. My husband
I
ran.
just press this vehicle button here and hopefully somebody's coming to see you, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, it's
Thanks.
a big yellow arrow and everything.
You're the gentleman
Uh,
Oh,
y-
wait,
with
yes.
the licence?
Yeah.
So, you're saying that you've, what, renewed your licence, or what,
Yeah,
when did
yeah.
you do that, mate?
I do it each year on my birthday. So,
But you were suspended.
well, yeah, I was suspended on the 13th of September after my bike was taken.
Yep.
Yeah, so it hasn't even gone to court yet.
No, but obviously there must have been do you have fines? That you haven't made a payment
You're
now?
taking money out every fortnight for
Well,
fines.
it's not us, because we're not the fines people.
Well, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah,
As
but-
far as why would they disqualify my licence at the cop shop after my bike was taken?
Well, because you're riding it unlicensed.
No, I had a licence. I have a licence. That's the point.
Alright, so you're saying that was on the 13th?
Guaranteed. Same. It was after my bike was taken.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is you're suspending it to me on our system from the 6th of the 9th.
On a. Okay, do I not get told? What do you mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying, mate, that's through the fines. If you've got fines, or you've accrued new fines and you haven't set up a payment plan for them, then they suspend your licence. So you might need to contact the fines people.
So they take my bike.
It's got nothing to do with SAPOL, mate. All I'm
SAPOL
saying
took
is-
my bike.
Yeah, because it's saying you're unlicensed.
But I'm unlicensed.
But it's saying you on the 6th of the 9th, it's saying you're not. So you either haven't paid fines, so you need to work it out with the fines people.
Right, well, I paid fines.
Or you've got a new fine that you haven't paid, and hence why they've suspended your licence.
And so they
Do
just
you
like
need anything
taking my property before without even telling me, so I didn't get told.
No, what's happened is,
Mhm.
there's something to do with fines
Mhm.
that haven't either been paid, or you haven't gone into a payment plan, or you missed a payment.
Can you tell me
So-
what that is?
No, you have to, that's not a SAPOL issue, you have to go through the fines people for that.
All right. Well,
So, if that has happened, then they suspend your licence. So because you were caught on, it's on the 6th of the 9th, so because
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
riding
now
your
I'm
bike
Panorama
and they're
Drive.
taking your licence off you,
well, they didn't.
That's
No one
why
took my
SAPOL
license
have
off me.
done that.
No one's taken my license off me. That's the thing.
well, they clearly.
So that's not the new address, that's
Well, it's not clear at all because
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it when this cop rocks up. The bunch of them pushed me off my bike, smashed me, take my bike, then give me this. So you disqualified for 6 months.
You need to bring the fines people and work it out with them.
But this was done by SAPOL.
Yeah, because on the 13th you were unlicensed and they impounded.
But I wasn't unlicensed.
You were.
How can they take it away? How can it be taken away?
So if you
I
don't
wasn't
pay, if you
unlicensed?
get a new fine, right? If you go through a speed camera or something like that, you get a new fine. What happens is the fine gets sent out to you, and if you do not put that on your already like fines that are getting taken out, you need to ring up and get that new fine put on your account, so to speak. And if you don't, then your license gets suspended.
You don't
And-
get told, and you just and they steal your bike.
So you'll get a letter.
You sent something in the mail.
Well, I haven't received anything. If my license was taken away, how can it be taken away twice?
Well,
Sorry,
no,
so I can help them.
If I haven't
because
got
you've
it,
got multiple fines, mate.
no, you're misunderstanding me.
I
This,
don't think I am.
this is disqualified. It says this was after you took my bike.
Yeah,
Because they got you disqualified and
before.
suspended are two different things.
Well, are they? If they're two different
Okay,
things,
so
then
all
how
I
can I be
can do
riding
is-
disqualified?
Mate, okay, all we can do
Do you
know
is
what I mean?
work out where we are from
Medically
here.
card,
Please.
so that that.
Because
Okay.
Yeah, that hasn't been authorised to be released.
Okay.
obviously,
Because
whatever the
driving
system
licence
shows,
is-
Yeah.
So why?
and if
why
it's incorrect, you need
can't
to
be?
contact the
I don't
fines,
know.
get that sorted. If they
Maybe
have
they
made
keep some
an error,
stuff.
which
Alright.
And
Separate from the fines, because this is not about them. This is about.
it is, because if you don't pay your fines, you lose your
Right,
licence.
yeah.
And if you're driving whilst
That's the
unlicensed,
card,
it's
and
an
that's the
impoundable
normal
offence.
Thank you. That's all I need.
Well, it's an offence.
Yeah.
But this is separate to that. So this wasn't that. Alright?
So what was his impoundment for? What's the offence?
It says for disqualified. Right, but no, but wait, but then this came afterwards. This is after. This is from the 13th of September.
That's right, but your licence was suspended on the 6th.
Okay, but I wasn't disqualified. We just said it's two different things. Suspended and disqualified are two different things, right?
Mate, at the end of the day, you're unlicensed.
Well, at the time my bike was taken,
You were unlicensed.
you're telling me that.
You were unlicensed.
Well, but no one had told me that. How? Like, it's
Well, the fines people should have sent you.
well, that's
not
great.
a SAPOL issue. That's
Well,
a fines
it's-
issue.
yeah, well, it's a
your
SAPOL
fault issue if you keep getting fines.
It's a SAPOL issue if they just take someone's property for no reason.
It's not for no
Keep
reason.
it for a month.
It's saying you're not licensed, mate.
That's not why they took it. This was the police station afterwards.
No, that's the paperwork saying your
No,
bike's been taken.
no, it's not. The
I'm
paper,
not here to argue that anyway.
Um,
What you need to
got
do
the paperwork,
is
doesn't it?
contact the
he's taken
fines people.
he's taken the paperwork with the bike information on it.
What paperwork?
Alright, here it is. This is about the bike being taken.
Yeah, so one's
Yeah.
for the registered owner and one's for the rider.
Yeah, and this is me, the registered owner.
Yep.
Yeah, great.
So is it a different number on the top?
This is the bike you took. This is me. This is what they gave me.
Yeah, so
Right,
open
and
that one as
then-
well.
Yep.
It should be a quadruplicate.
It's not. This is a different thing. So
It's a quadruplicate.
this one. He's doing this.
Yeah, because that's a disqualification of suspension.
He did this after you took the bike. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't make any sense.
Yes, because you're disqualified for a year.
He wrote this out in the police station after you took my bike for riding disqualified. Well, I wasn't riding disqualified. I wasn't even suspended, as far as I knew. This is my point.
But that's as far as you knew.
Well, it's the truth.
Which that's in the defence.
Pardon?
It's not a defence.
The truth is not a defence.
You realise that you were disqualified. It's not a
Well, I wasn't
So-
disqualified. I was apparently suspended. I'm told
Yeah,
now.
okay, so this is, so
Yeah.
he has then disqualified your licence.
In the police
Because
station.
you have failed to comply with the directions of a drug screening
But
test.
I didn't. This is the whole thing.
So
That-
what did they say you did refuse?
There's a lot of weird things going on that night. I don't know. That they took my bike, handcuffed me, beat the shit out of me,
did
took me
you
to
have
Christie's
Did you
Beach.
get a drug test or you did not?
Yeah, I complied to it. I complied with that. I complied with the breath test. They want to take blood. I was like, taking blood off of me. They then did a DNA swab, had me in a cell, made me sign a bloody
Well,
bail
then you need to
agreement.
speak to the officer that's issued that, mate, and that's not an impound issue.
Well,
That's a police issue.
All right, yeah, well, I'm going to be doing that. Obviously, when it goes, this has to go into court, right?
Yeah.
But you took my bike first, then this happened. Is what I'm saying. So,
Yeah,
I
that
said,
doesn't matter.
well, it does. How can I be riding disqualified if you disqualify me after you take my bike?
You weren't. You were suspended, and then you were disqualified.
Well, the bike was taken for riding disqualified. I wasn't disqualified. I was suspended. You just said it.
Mate, so either way, you didn't have a licence, and then
Well-
he's gone. He's then on the 12th of the 3rd. So this is the day before, anyway.
No, I'm telling you now. They
Hang
took.
on. So when did this happen?
It all happened on the one night. It was on
Okay,
a Wednesday night.
Because this is saying this is on the 13th, and this is saying this is on the 12th.
Well, they've dodged that. What?
Oh no, 13th to the 9th. So it's happened all at the same time.
This is what I'm saying, but it hasn't happened at the same time because they took the bike first,
Yeah,
took
because
me to
your
Christie's
licence was already
Beach.
suspended.
They wrote this out in the police station at
Yeah.
Christie's Beach.
Because you were suspended, and now you're disqualified, or you will be disqualified.
How can it be both?
Because a suspension is different to a disqualification.
Okay, so I wasn't disqualified when this was done, and it says on here, you've
Yeah,
taken my
because-
bike for riding disqualified. Do you see my point, please?
No, at the end of the day, you
Please?
are unlicensed.
So you're saying suspension and disqualification are two different things?
No, what I'm saying is under the licensing, you are unlicensed, but the suspension and the disqualifications within the licensing system are different for different reasons.
But I was
So you
forcibly
suspended
removed
because
from
of
my.
your fines.
I was forcibly
That's got
removed from my
nothing to do
vehicle.
with
It's got
me.
everything to do with
It's
it.
got nothing to do with me.
Well, of course it
Are you
does.
here for your bike, or what are you actually here
Well,
for?
I'm here for my bike, and then he goes, "Well, your license is disqualified." I said, "No, that happened after they took the bike."
Yeah, but it obviously lasts for 12 months.
Well,
You're
no.
not getting your license
Well,
back
it
till the 12th
says
of the
6 months there,
24th,
but
6 months.
okay.
12th of the 3rd.
I'm just start again.
But you've got fines.
Reason for impounding is disqualification, riding disqualified.
Yeah.
then I got disqualified after the bike was
Doesn't
taken.
matter, you were suspended before.
Well, then the reason the bike was taken wasn't for disqualification; it was for
Well, you have to
suspension that
fight
I
that in
didn't
court,
know.
argue it in court.
Well, at this
At
stage,
the end of the day, you need someone to ride your bike. You don't have a license, you need someone to be able to ride it for you, or you get a tow truck or a trailer.
I'll be.
That's what you need to
Regardless, it's my property. I'll wheel it home
You're
if I
not
need
wheeling it
to.
home.
Well, you've taken my property.
We cannot release it to somebody that cannot legally remove it from site.
I can legally wheel my bike to Victor Harbour if I want to. I can walk down the side of the road and wheel my bike. You
Well,
go,
not from here, you're not.
well, that's against. Well, you're unlawfully taking my property because I
Again,
wasn't
Well,
disqualified.
at the end of the day, mate, it has to leave here with someone that can either ride it, or it goes on a tow truck or a trailer.
Look, I'll wheel it out and I'll park it on the
You're not-
street and I'll get my
you're not
mate to
wheeling
come and
it
ride
out.
it
You're not
home. But
wheeling it out.
it's my property. You take
I've
it.
told you what you need to do. Get someone that can
Uh-huh.
either ride it, tow truck or a trailer, and that's the only way we're going to release it.
Okay, but are you going to release it then? Because you're telling me now that you're not releasing it because I didn't have a
Because
license.
you need to turn up with someone that can remove it legally.
So I can't legally wheel my bike away.
No, because we're not going to release it because you've got no one here that can ride it, unless you've got a tow truck or a trailer.
All right, well, I'll be back. Oh, what's the time, please?
Alright, it is 3:22.
All right, you shut pretty soon, don't you? Yeah, 'cause I came yesterday and you were already closed and I tried to ring you, but you beforehand
No
and you
point
just...
ringing after 4:30.
No, I rang at like 11 o'clock in the morning. I rang and rang and
You
rang.
know what, mate?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of organisation goes a long way.
Well, it does, doesn't it? Doesn't it? You're very, very organised. So, just to clarify, the only reason you're not letting me take it now is because my licence is suspended. Is that right?
Because you cannot ride your bike out of here.
Yeah, so I come with a mate with his bike licence and...
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to keep my property...
No, but
Well,
I don't want your property. I want you to take it, but it's got to be taken illegally from you.
well,
That's all I'm
it was
saying.
taken from me illegally.
Well, again, you'll have to deal with that in court. That's not how it is. The system's telling me it's not illegally, but again, you'll have to fight it in court.
You said disqualified after. This says for
I'm
disqualified.
in court, mate. I'm not a judge. I can't determine what's happened on the night.
Well, yeah,
All I can see is
And I'm
the
like-
system showing me, and that's what I have to go by.
so whatever the system says. So what, you reckon this bloke, they smashed me because the system said I was riding disqualified when I didn't know about it and I wasn't. I was suspended, apparently.
Mate, there's no point arguing
I'm not
about it.
arguing.
Wasting time, because you need to go and get someone with a licence.
I'm not
to
arguing,
get it out
I'm
for you.
clarifying what you're saying. Because it's a bit
Well,
confusing.
clarification is, from an impound perspective, which is all I deal with, what paperwork you need to speak to the officer and get clarification on what he's done and why.
They wouldn't tell me the officer's name, he wouldn't give me his
It's on your
name.
paperwork.
No, the impound one says Peacock, whoever, and I don't know who that is. At Christie's
So-
Beach, they wouldn't tell me any of their names. This is what they put in there, they squiggle. I got none of their names. I said, I want all the
You've got their
cameras.
ID number. You've got.
Can you confirm if that's legitimate? Because basically I was given no one's names.
All I need you to do
Well-
is go and find someone that's licensed to get your bike out of here.
Thank you,
That's it.
I'll do that.
All right,
While I'm
just do
here,
that.
well, you do work for the SAPOL, right?
Yeah.
Do you mind, please can you help me confirm if this is actually a legit police officer?
Well, of course it'll be a legit police officer.
Well-
because it's going to all go through court.
It says in the road traffic act you're supposed to give me your name and whatnot. They wouldn't do it. So the whole night they wouldn't do it.
Name. Lothan.
Is there-
Constable.
can you verify that for me, please? Because the entire place wouldn't give me their name or numbers, which to me is pretty.
So who do you want to speak to? The impound officer, or you want to speak to who?
Well, I'm speaking to you. I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
asking.
no,
Can you
but-
confirm whether that's actually because I'm starting to think now. Like, do you even have my bike? Because I don't even know that.
Well, we're saying we're going to give it to you if you turn up with a licensed rider.
No.
That's all we need to talk about.
No one's told me that you've got it, other than this bit of paperwork of a mystery guy.
You here for a car or
Well,
property?
it's here.
Property.
And we're happy to give it
I'm
to you.
in a
As
car,
long as
so the
you
car's
go and
impounded, I
find
just
it
want to
out
get
for
property
Right.
out
That's
of
it.
that
That's all you
car.
need to do, mate.
Okay.
Please.
All right?
Yeah.
Go get it sorted.
Thank you. Can I see the bike so I know it's here?
No, I'm telling you it's here.
You can understand why I'm a little bit dubious when.
Well, you're here. We're saying it's
My-
here. We're just saying you cannot take it.
I do,
All you need to do is get someone who can
XLG
ride it, and you can get it out.
323.
And what is there? And that's not a.
G.
There's not a cost. Oh, here we go. See, I had a feeling.
No, is it registered?
Well, it's certainly registered when you took it.
But has it run out of
And what sort of stuff are
registration?
you after?
There's just some work equipment.
It's registered
in there.
when I was knocked off of it, and it
Scaffolding
was
stuff, so
forcibly
tool belt
removed by.
tools, stuff like that.
No,
And
smashed my
there's
ribs. There's a whole lot of things have gone on. You think I'm going
Yes.
on, but I'm.
Alright, so
Alright.
I had it registered on
Thank
the
you.
10th.
Would have been last night.
Okay.
I don't know
So,
if that helps.
so now you're going to
So
say,
it's a black
you're just going to keep it.
Toyota sedan.
I'm saying, hey, how would you even, well, one, you couldn't even push it down the road, 'cause it's not registered.
You can push it down the road.
No,
Push it down the footpath.
no, you cannot.
Yeah.
Nope,
Can't even push it on a footpath.
nope.
It's not. There'll be no motor around it.
Unregistered bike can't go on the road.
No footpath. I'm
No,
saying.
no, it's still got to go on the road. You can go to the block.
Yeah.
Well, come on, you can do
No, I'm not being a. Yeah. All right. Well,
Right,
so
so you
now.
either need a permit, registration.
But here's the other quandary though. I'm blocked from. I go on the line to do it.
Yep.
And it says we're not doing business with you.
Okay, so that's where you need to contact Service SA. Why would they say that if you were lying?
Because no, it says speak to fines, right?
That.
Yeah.
So you knew that.
No, yeah, 2 days
So
ago.
you knew
Of
that.
course I knew that. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. That you're not
You're
realising.
arguing with me and you knew that 2
No,
days ago.
because the point is, I'm not. They're not letting me. Then I'm not allowed to register it.
Right.
So how, is that not?
Like
So it
you
was
should be able to get-
taken from me when it was registered,
So you
right?
should be able to
With
get a
force.
permit. You should be able to get a permit for a temporary registration for your bike
Uh-huh.
to get it out of here.
Then you-
It's
can I-
$52,
Yeah.
but you might need to go to Service SA and you're going to need your VIN number. You're going to need your details.
But yeah, I've got that on the paperwork at home, but it's just. It's like it's almost as if because I wasn't doing anything wrong. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't on drugs. I wasn't registered bike. Registered. I had a license. Smashed by a bunch of blokes, throwing a thing. Take me away as if I've done something. I've done nothing. And now it's like you just keeping my bike. You see how that's a perspective
No,
I
I
can.
get what you're saying. I can hear what you're saying. I do. But all I can say is the system is showing you're currently unlicensed. It's also showing that your vehicle is now expired as of last week. Alright, so you.
But the only way can get it registered is by going back to the fines and enforcement unit, who are already taking money out every fortnight. And
Right, so if
It's
that's
a
the
pickle.
issue, that they stop receiving some form of payment, and all you need to do, seriously, all you need to do is give them a call, set up a payment, give them some money, and they will reinstate your licence.
they're taking their money every fortnight, so it's a bit like.
But if you've got a new fine or something else has happened, then you need to set that up.
Does the system show, you're saying I was already suspended, the suspension is purely from the fines unit, isn't it? Because I
Oh,
haven't done
that's
anything.
saying it's because of fines, yes.
Do you remember what it used to be? People would lose their licence on the street driving, and then it was like, oh, you know, they would go to court and you lost your licence for 6. Doesn't happen anymore, does it? It's like the system just goes,
But they should have notified you. They should have let you know.
yeah, it should have. It's the licence, it should have happened. I should have been told the police officer's name and number when I asked for it. They don't do it.
tell you 2 days ago that it was because of fines.
I haven't spoken to it. I went online to try and
Right,
register it.
and the notification.
It blocks you, and it says, yeah.
Well, all I suggest is ring the fines people, sort something out with them, they will reinstate
Give
your
you that
licence,
one.
and then you should be able to
That car's
register your vehicle and
undrivable
away you
at the
go.
moment,
So,
so
it's
stuff
just
out.
So you've got to go through the fines.
So
Bring the stuff out.
once the
Yeah.
system says,
Make sure
well, the
that-
fines unit, let's imagine the fines unit, whatever,
This
they're
one
okay,
here.
it's
No,
fine.
the second one.
No pun intended.
Yep.
Yep.
So, as the phone you
I
want
turn
it?
up with
With the
a, well, hang on,
phone
that would
and
then,
any
my
of the
licence should be back
scaffolding
on
gear, I
by then,
believe
shouldn't
that
it?
there's like harnesses
Once you
and
reinitiate your
tool
payment
belt
plan
and,
with them, they will lift the suspension of your licence.
tools.
And then, alright, then I can right away. Or register the bike and right away.
See how we go.
Beautiful, thank you.
Your
Oh,
licence
go
expires
down
on
there.
29th.
No, this is what the bloke said. I said, no, every year, I do it on my birthday every year. It's 24th of June. So,
you
it
got
didn't
reissued
expire,
a new
it didn't
card?
expire, yeah. It did. Look, I'd seen the last bloke, my recent experiences where you beat me up and stole my bike has made me a little bit, I thank you, but I'm just, at this point I'm like, I'm going to be one of those blokes that winds the window down in the car that much. I never used to be. This is what you've turned me into, not you personally. It's real.
Yeah.
I'm not making it up.
What was the issue date between,
I don't know. Okay, it's same. I've been doing it the same year every.
yeah, 24th?
I've been doing it since I was 19 years old.
Yeah. Ring the fines people, mate. And obviously, 24th of the 6th. Why would it unless that's when they cancelled your licence on the 20th of the 9th.
But that's after. See, that's a week after this happened.
That's what I mean. You're going to have to contact the
Oh
fines.
God! You can see why I'm starting to go. Like, what is
Yeah,
going
no,
on?
there's something going on, and you know what? It may just be a data error. through service SA, and if it is, then your impound will go away, they'll refund your money, you just
What?
have to chase it up.
Can you please explain what money I need to pay? Because no one said anything about money. That's what I was about to ask
Get the
you.
bike out, yeah.
Oh, if it's a data error, and I've gone through all this, I haven't been able to write to work. The whole situation's been pretty rough, I've got to say.
Yep.
You're saying it might just be a data error, which is great, I suppose, except for me.
Yeah, but you just have to chase it up, clear it, and then it'll all go. But
How much more? Okay, if I come back here in half an
You're
hour.
not happy then once I tell you how much it is to get your bike out.
No, look, tell me, because if it's a data error, then I suppose it's all going to. Yeah, well, I mean, this
$239.75.
for what may be a data error.
Well, for what potentially may be a data error.
Well, that's a bit of a bloody error,
Well,
to say the least. It's not just the money, but
but if you didn't think you were disqualified at the 9th, then you should have chased this up a month ago as well.
this was what I wasn't. No one told me I was disqualified. Right? I'm riding around on the 13th of September, and I see a cop put his lights, and then he pulled up in front like that, and I was like, I said, "You alright? Is everything alright?" He goes, "What's your name?" And I said, "It's Anthony. What's your name?" And he went, 9774, just starts a number, and I was like, "What's your name?" And he grabbed my bike. I said, "What are you doing?" I don't know him. I don't know the bloke. I said, "What are you doing? Get on the property." 97. I said, "What's your name?" I don't know anything. And he put 2 hands on my bike. I was like, "Let go on the property." And then he said, on the radio, then a whole bunch turned up, smashed me as a married girl. I was like literally, I'm not making this up. I've got X-ray. Hey, I'm on the ground like this. Stop resisting. Stop. When you're resisting, I'm sitting on my bike. This is one of the frustrating things about this is I don't do anything wrong. You're saying it's expired on the 20th of September. That's a week later.
24th.
Sorry, expired on the 20th of the 9th. That's a week.
Well, I'm saying it's cancelled. So your licence has been cancelled. For what reason would that be?
On the 20th of the 9th.
Yes.
So can you see as at the 13th of the 9th what the situation was?
But that's the thing, I don't.
I think it was cancelled for what happened at the police station afterwards. Well, I'm presuming.
I don't know. That's the thing. You're going to have to speak to Service SA, you're going to have to speak to your fines people. But you're going to have to chase it up real quick.
So
Otherwise, you've got to pay to get your bike out.
yeah, but you're saying regardless, you're going to hold my bike for $1,000 anyway. But even right now, if everything was fine, I'd be paying $1,000
You do, yeah.
for doing nothing wrong. It's not really good enough.
No, but at the end of the day, it's part of that's the process. And even
Can you add the $1,000 to my fines that have already been extorted on?
because it's an £10 fee, it's not a fine.
Well, they extorted me for all this other stuff that is actually probably legitimate. I didn't know about most of the stuff. It's like, apparently you drove through this camera. All right. You tried to dispute it. I actually elected to go to court on 2 of them, and they didn't do it. Instead, months later, they added them to my fines. I said, no, I asked to go to court.
I don't know. But obviously...
You better off not having a licence or not having a car.
Maybe you better not. You're probably not better off doing that way.
No, I mean, at this stage, it's like my property got stolen off me by a bunch of, I don't know, I'm from bar of soap. Right? One of them was fat ass, sat on my back, so I think my ribs are bugging. Right? So I got injured by, it was like getting robbed for your car. It's exactly not like that, that's what it was. But full of bike. But then then the robbers hold my bike and go, you can come in a month's time. And if you want it back, $1,000. Sorry, nothing I can do about it. I'm not having to go at you, I'm just saying like,
I understand the metaphor you're trying to use, but it's not quite the same because they're only acting on the information that they can see, as I am.
me too.
Right? So, but the thing is, this is where you're going to have to go and contact the fines people, contact Service SA, and if, obviously, there's been fines that either haven't been paid or you're not aware of having or whatever's happened.
Yeah, just add it on.
So that's the thing. They may have cancelled your licence, I don't know.
Just so I couldn't register my bike last time at first until I rang them. So I'm familiar with that because when I rang them, it was for not voting in the state election. They reckon it was $700 or something. So you've got to be kidding me. Right? I said, no, I was like, no, that's nonsense. In the end, they said, oh, we'll let that off, but you need to send in, always ring this number or send an email to the whatever, some state. I didn't want to encourage them by voting, quite frankly, but I wasn't sure whether I had or I hadn't. $700 and you can't
You
register.
still gotta just get your name taken off the
Oh
file.
yeah, I understand that, but that's
You're
not.
not doing yourself any favours.
Well, when I find out 18 months later, oh, it's $700 and now you can't register your bike, it's a bit, it doesn't seem to make sense, right?
Well, all I can do is tell you to contact Service SA,
Yeah.
find out what's going on there,
Yeah.
contact fines people, find out what's going there.
And find $1,000 to get my property back at this point, regardless.
Well,
But once, assuming they
that's the
fix
thing,
it up.
It's gonna go up $27.75 a day, right? So,
Yeah, so, but, okay, the thing about, yeah, I'll be taking up
so
in
over
the court,
the
so I
next few
suppose.
weeks, you need to do what I've just asked you to do.
Mm.
And if there has been some form of error, then they can go back, speak to the copper, it'll get withdrawn.
Good luck finding him. He
Right?
wouldn't give me his
You
name.
can
He was
come-
looking for
and
3
then if
hours.
it's withdrawn, you can come and pick up your bike, you don't have to pay anything, you should be able to deal with Service SA, get yourself sorted. If not, then you will still have to pay your impound fee of whatever that will be with the accrued days.
Mm. Yeah.
So the sooner you can chase that up, the better off you'll be.
Okay.
Alright,
So
what I can do-
the cancellation that you just read out on the 20th, yeah.
And I think that's, again, it might have been from the 13th.
Well, yeah, you see you see what the problem there when it happens after the fact, but because the suspension's got to be different to a bloody disqualification. Otherwise, my understanding is that the Service SA do a suspension just so you ring up, like you're saying.
That's right. So it's just a suspension is a temporary term
Yeah,
of
that's
of
right.
licence.
That's what I'm saying. That's
a disqualification is generally
they took my bike for riding disqualified. I wasn't disqualified. I was, if anything, suspended. I didn't know about it. So that's
Well,
what is the whole fact of the taking was
again,
actually
this
against
is
the law.
where you are going to have to.
Is it? Yeah. Is it? Do you have like maybe a printout of the screen that shows that, so that I can say to them, look, this is what I've been told.
They'll be able to see it.
Well, I'm the Service SA will be able to see that.
Because that's the system we use.
Yeah,
But they'll be able to see more than us.
I'm getting pretty sus on systems, to be quite frank.
Well,
Yeah, you know what I mean.
you either have to, you can be sus on systems.
Well, with good reason.
But you either need to stop getting into trouble.
I-
The systems don't even have to be coming into play.
This is the thing. It came to me. I was like, you know what? This is no word of a lie. I left my house to get a box of water from the service station. I'm not from the survey. I decided I'll go to Marion Road to the late night food land. It was only like 9 o'clock at night or whatever. And I was like, I jumped on my bike. That's the trouble. I went to get a box of water. Yeah. Trouble. It came in the way of. Yeah. Finds a way. When you're causing none yourself these days.
Alright, so don't lose it. That's the fines number.
Yep.
That's Service SA. Work out what's happening with your fines. Work out what's happening with your licence. Actually, I'll even go you one better.
If this was old candid camera and you're going to give me my bike and it's just, you did nothing wrong, and I can go,
Oh mate, I don't have the authority for that, but he's from state traffic.
they also, I was writing this to police station, wouldn't you think I would go to, they took me to Christie's Beach. Which meant I had to walk home.
Alright,
For
so
Brian.
that- well actually where's your impound paperwork and I'll write it on there so you might let your post or stay on there. Alright, so copper from state traffic has issued paperwork. Your disqualification paperwork on the blue one. That one.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's him. That's his number.
Thank you.
Call
Thank
him,
you.
get in touch with him and work out what's going on.
Oh, thank you.
Alright mate?
Oh,
But get onto it because
Yeah.
you need to sort it, otherwise you need to come up with money to get that. What's your current address?
Yep,
That's it.
that's me.
What will happen?
And I told him that down there.
Yeah, that's right. So what will happen in probably 2 weeks' time, if you haven't heard saying that you don't have to buy it within a certain time frame, we're gonna dispose of your bike. Alright, so you need to chase that up, and then get in contact with us, and our number is on the back of your yellow form. Alright,
Yeah.
so if you need to contact us here at Southern Indian Yard, it's on your impound paperwork. But even if you need more time, just make sure, I'll add a note that you come in, we've had this discussion, and then hopefully over the next week we hear from you, it's good news and we can sort some stuff out.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright,
see how we go.
alright, thank you.
Okay, no
See ya.
worries.
Hello. How you going? Good, thanks. Yeah, I was here a couple of days ago. You might remember me. Yeah, my license. They pressed the button and my license is back on. My bike's registered. Sure. Yeah, I'd like to collect it, please. Cool. I spoke to, I think it was your supervisor. Was it a lady? Can't remember it. I don't know if she gave me a name. Actually. This is the paperwork that helps you. Sure. Yeah. Thanks, man. So may have opened a data error.
Oh, it was still say suspended.
Well, I registered. I did it over the phone, and then he registered. I registered my bike straight away. They wouldn't even let me register my bike before.
Yeah. So you did register your bike?
I did it last. I did it last night.
Alright.
Yeah.
So
I spoke to Gerard. Yeah.
you spoke them about your driver's license?
Yeah. Did a payment plan.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Did they give you any receipt that your license is?
He sent me an email. Didn't have enough. To be perfectly honest, there wasn't a lot of all the stuff I'd asked from the email. Is not what arrived in the email, but
in our system it's still suspended, so that's the reason. If you got any paperwork or something, so
well, because the thing is, I wasn't able to register my motorbike because of the situation. I was then able to register my motorbike. Is my motorbike registered?
oh yeah, that's fine.
So I could only do that with my license wasn't suspended.
No,
Well, I wasn't allowed to do it. Every time I tried to log on to do it, it said blocked. Called the Fines and Enforcement Unit.
yeah. Have you got any paperwork or emails? So I'll just have a look one.
It was on the phone. It was on the phone because so your supervisor gave me this number to ring.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Yep. So I rang that number. I was put through another bloke called. His name was Gerard. I can find the email that he sent back, if you like.
I don't know
I
why
record.
they haven't updated the system.
Well, he told me actually it wasn't. Let me just think. I'm trying now. I'm confused. No, it was yesterday. I think it was the day before. He said, "Look, 24." He actually said, "If you go in person, it'll be fine, but 24 hours online." I then went online as soon as I got his email, and it worked. I did it. I paid my. I'll see if I took a.
Now, your driving license, it was still suspended. You just need to talk with them or just get any paperwork.
Can I speak to your supervisor, please, mate? I suppose.
Oh, but she's not here. That's the main reason.
I need to speak to somebody because I did exactly what she's asked.
Oh yeah, your registration, everything is fine.
Yeah, so I wasn't able to register it unless my driver's license was fixed up. You see, so that was the reason that I was able to register it. So therefore, I have to have a license, or I wouldn't have been able to register it.
Sure, 1 second.
So, well, your driving license, it was not activated.
How was I able to register my vehicle then?
Yeah, we just had the same question, but in our system, it was not activated. So,
Well, the system.
you went to services say and talked with.
No. I called. This is the number that
Fines, yeah.
your supervisor gave me. I called that number.
Yeah.
I was on the phone for about an hour. I got transferred to another bloke. His name is Gerard. I'm going to try to find the email that he sent me because he did send me an email afterwards after I agreed to.
Split the payments, fines, and everything.
To
right?
put additional fines on. Yeah. So, he certainly told me everything was fine, and then I went on and registered my vehicle. So, the fact that I could register it means that it was because I can't do it unless my license is good.
As per now, you couldn't ride the bike. Have you got someone who can ride the bike?
No, I've got a license. You see.
It was not updated. That's the main issue.
Well,
That's what we are waiting for.
how did I register it, please?
No, we have no idea.
So is the bike registered?
Yeah,
Okay.
bike is registered.
Okay. So how did I register the bike if I don't have a license?
No, I don't know. We are not services say.
Yeah,
Because
but
they just need to figure it out how those things work.
well, you must realise you can't do one without the other. That's the problem I had 2 days ago.
So you did spoke with guys yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Probably it might take a couple of days to be updated. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't
That's
matter.
the
I've
thing.
already paid for it and I've already done it. So,
No, well, she's not here. Or else.
well, you have another supervisor I can speak to, please.
Well, she's the only one. I can just call you for someone.
Yeah, because the fact is it's done. I'll try and find the email, but the fact you're aware of the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can just find the email, so I'll just call someone. For
Yeah, I'll try to find the email.
Or
Thank
else
you.
you can just have a trailer or something. You can just pick the bike and trailer.
No, I registered it and I got my license. So I'm going to ride it away. Thanks.
Okay.
So I can't afford a trailer, and I'd like to have my property back. Thanks, man. Yeah, full of shit. So that's not my property at the start. I've got no license, even though I've paid for it. It's been fixed and yada yada. So, you know. Yeah, I just have to invoice it. It's bloody ridiculous. Yeah, good one. Good one, SAPOL. It's Wednesday, 1st of November. I just had to look, double check. I was here on Monday. I came with my mate to pick up my bike from the criminals. I've acknowledged I wasn't disqualified. The computer says it. I wasn't disqualified when it was taken from me. A whole lot of strange things happened. There was a cop who I don't know, apparently later I was told they're not cops in there by one of them, but this little angry police officer, he certainly acted like he was angry. I thought he was a police officer. Then my life came out and said, "What? You don't remember being pulled over?" He goes, "You don't remember being pulled over in Wallaroo, which is in York Peninsula, in 2016 on an expired licence? You've never renewed it since." And I was like, "What? What are you talking about? I have no fucking idea." And the fact is, I've been renewing my licence every year. And I was standing there with my licence in my bloody hand, right? And it was just strange. I hadn't done anything. I've never seen that bloke in my life. And I was sitting with my mate and he's like, it's weird in here. I said, yeah, there's always something strange. And I'm waiting for ages, and then eventually the lady who had already told me 2 weeks earlier that I wouldn't have to pay, because it looks like it was an error. Just, sort the fine out, blah, blah, you have your licence back, yada, yada. Well, she's changed the story. And they want $1,600 for me to get my bike out. I said, well, I haven't got $1,600. You've taken it unlawfully, illegally. We've established that. And this angry dude I'd never met, ever. And he comes out, see, there's the thing of the act. So it says suspension. He refers to section 90 something, which is suspension and disqualification. I said, well, it doesn't say on your form. The form which you've ticked says disqualification. So it's not. People say, so you can pay. Do you want to pay that $600? If not, you can get out of here straight away. And I was like, I didn't answer him. He kept carrying on. And I'm thinking, I said, I haven't had drama to the lady because she's been very reasonably fine. It's certainly the nicest out of everyone. But still with a straight face. Somehow she was able to say, oh, well, you need to give us $1,600. Yeah, that's exactly right. So yeah, point is, it's freaking bizarre. He was acting, this dude was angry. I'd never seen him before, and it was a strange thing for him to say. And so, and they disappeared out the back, and then she comes out. It was getting filled up with people that seemed, some of them just hanging about to watch or pretend to, I don't know. And I said, what's it about? What's he talking about with his licensing? I already showed him my life. I've renewed it every time. Mate, in the team, my mate's going, sounds like they've got more than one license out there for you. So that would make a lot of sense. Explain some of the fines and this bullshit. Because this is what he specifically had said, as if I'd remember, like, well, it never happened, for one. For two, who the fuck, like, what a strange thing to say. And he was acting all angry, like, and then I really at points, trying to get to the point briefly. And towards the end, I was saying, well, I told you to contact number for this other police officer that's filled in the one that did the dodgy paperwork down at Christies after the bike was taken. I said, well, it's not about him. Peacock, who I don't even know, he signed the impound form, one that's wrong, which says I was disqualified, but I wasn't. We've established that. You're the impound place. Seems pretty straightforward, because she's talking about disposing of the property. So with the common sense thing to do would be to give it back to its rightful owner, who shouldn't have taken it from in the first place. Anyway, but she kept saying, no, it's nothing to do with this one. It's to do with, she kept trying to get me onto the other bit of paper. And I was just like, no, that doesn't make any sense. And then I showed her the paper, another letter that's come out since they took it. A random one with no date. It's just dodge. It's just, it's just got no date on it. I don't even know what they're talking about. She goes, oh, well, look at this point. She kept ignoring the impound paperwork, and they don't want to be part of it. They're trying to blame everyone else. That's what they do here, it seems. But still, they want me to pay $1,600 for a fuck up. That was a lot worse than the money, you know. And this, I said, what was he on about with that thing in 2016? I don't know what he's talking about. She goes, oh, no, don't worry, that was something else. Don't worry, that was, okay, there was nothing. Oh, it was a mistake. I was like, all right, no more was said on that. It's freaking bizarre. And it wasn't until it's told me maximum recording time reached. I freed 40 odd gig off the card. This thing blocked me yesterday. Turns out I had no SIM card and no memory card in it, and I still let me get a little bit before it did that. I put the card back in, and it stopped there at 10 minutes. I've documented in the past, noticing that on selfie cams I hardly ever use, it lets you just keep going past 10 minutes. And it did the other day in the cop shop, maybe that's part of the reason that it wasn't supposed to. And that's why they kept me waiting 10 minutes the fucking first time out. Well, not the first time, but the second time I came back, which was actually the third time, but it's the second time after I'd actually seen people the first time. Because I came the first day and they were fucking closed. Even keeps doing it. Keeps saying maximum recording, and there's 45 gig that I cleared. I put the card in. Yep, it's in there. Interesting. So anyhow, the point is, it dawned on me the next day, and it's quite obvious, but it's like, alright, well that dickhead's Peacock, this angry guy that's like, never met in my life, that's coming out with a whole lot of bullshit, about 2016, so they fucked up, but rather than anyone having any decency, or the balls, or the heart, just being actually, real enough to go, oh yeah, you know what, we fucked up, we've put you through all this, here, just take your property and go. None of this. It's like, no, they want $1,600 for something which is just dodgy as fuck, which I haven't done anything wrong. They still got my bike, apparently. So anyhow, it kind of dawned on me yesterday. I'm like, well, that's obviously Peacock, the dickhead that's angry at me for no fucking reason and just said a whole lot of unfounded stuff, terrible behaviour, bullshit. So, but now then I'm thinking, well, what the fuck is it? Where's that come from? So what is actually going on? So how many So how much of this bullshit is even legal legitimate? You know what I mean? They're just throwing at you. And it's a house of cards. They're sharp cards put together in a really shitty house. When they fall, they fucking cut you and stuff. It's like, alright, I can just go, alright, it's a house of cards. But just, you got my fucking bike. Just give it back. And they said, well, anything further, I'd go hide. I'd go to what? Go to commissioner. I said, is this what I'm supposed to do? Yeah. Somehow she's like, oh, try your MP. And I'm like, yeah, I'll give you that one. That's a joke. You know that's a joke. We spoke about this sort of thing last night. Anyhow. And because I just want my bloody bike back, I'm just going to come in. I'd like to just clarify what the hell was said by this thing, what it meant. It meant, yeah, whatever it is, I don't know. But as in the thing that was saying, like, what was that? Tell me more about that, please, because at the moment I'm being extorted and a whole lot of bunch of bullshit's going on. And two, I was just going to give him the opportunity to fix it, as in, just, you know, right, everything about me. None of these motherfuckers want to say their name. But that's right, when he said that crazy shit and he was rude as, I said, what's your name? And he just disappeared out the back, never came back again. So I'm like, alright, that's Peacock. That's clearly Peacock. Yeah, this guy doesn't know, dude's come out to film me and watch me, whatever. So, and they got a massive compound, big freight trains out the back, there's a big operation clearly goes on. Yeah, I filmed this bloke, he's come out to pretend to... So basically, what she emailed me was that they only need 5 tonight now. Be 5 stolen bikes. Yeah, so obviously it's pointless. So I'm told it's pointless, but I wouldn't be any. It's completely pointless. It's mostly pointless. Tell me what the fuck's going on. Yeah, like they get all your personal information. They steal your stuff. They get everything about you, but they won't even tell you their bloody names. And yeah, they're running some sort of operation. Yeah, just sort of give them a chance. Just settle it. I'll say, look, you know what, drop the bike off. You got till tomorrow. If it's not done, alright, fine. I'll take it further. No, I've got no choice. You stole all my stuff. Just show. So you can say other actual criminals maybe aren't that dumb, but no, it's the conceitedness of these criminals are so. They write their own paperwork, put their names on it, and just do it all as if it's okay. They're not okay. So I thought, who knows? They might have had time to think about it, yeah, you know what? Because it's a SAPOL issue, they fucked up. But no one wants to admit it, they just want to blame everyone else and everything else. And have someone who's innocent just pay the fucking cost. They don't give a shit. Yeah, so who knows? I'm still just procrastinating because I don't really want to go in there. I don't want anything to do with them, that's the fucking thing. Yeah, they still smashed me off my bike, beat the shit out of me, stole my stuff. Held it for a month and now they've literally got the fucking nerve to be like... still be blaming other entities that are then blaming them, and then they don't give a fuck. I should be not surprised by that behaviour at this point, but it still surprises me. Say it to your fucking face, like, as if it's okay. It's not okay. So now, well, I better restart it. Apparently now it gets going for 10 minutes, that's a change. Not good enough. Shame. SAPOL, shame. Well, you know though, I think. Hello. Right. That's the garden again. The lights turned off in there, yeah, they got the dickheads sitting in the room, you can hear them saying dumb shit. It's like, oh, there's me. Wouldn't be fucking reason. I was hoping to reason, but really it's not. I suppose it's being lazy in that sense. They won't show me the warrant. They reckon they're police trying to break into my house. I've asked them to show me the warrant. I've asked them to show me, someone please come, can I have the real police please? Because I don't know what's going on. I've told them they're trespassing. This is my house. I want to see the freaking warrant, mate. Can I see the warrant? You said you're showing me the warrant. You lied. Okay, so just to be clear, it's going out. I'm telling them not. Fucking cunts. You're all trespassing. You're trespassing on my property. You're trespassing on my property. This is my house. You got no lawful reason to be here. You won't show me the paperwork. I was assaulted by these fuckers. Now they're actually trying to take the house, and they won't show me the paperwork. Won't show me the warrant. Won't show me any agreement. Won't show me I'm paying a mortgage to a company that doesn't exist. And these lot are saying that they're taking my house and they've removed me from the property and they won't show me the warrant. They've got no reason to be here, no lawful reason at all. I'm being assaulted. This is my property. Leave immediately. You're trespassing. You've all been told. What's your name? Hey, you're trespassing on property, mate. You're trespassing. I really can't be fucking talking about this. I can't remember. It's 14th of November. There's motherfucker. Yeah, I'm not talking if I talk about that.
But one of the police officers called me.
So you haven't phoned us?
I had
You
I
have
phoned
phoned
yesterday. Yes.
Oh, okay. And you got some identity?
Yes. Well, it's for me to help my dad collecting his passport.
Oh, have you got a letter of authority from your father?
No, I got nothing. I only got 2 controls actually.
Yeah, but if we can't give it as a passport
They
to
say,
someone.
yeah, but they say we'll get
So that's the email address?
Yeah.
sapol.contractsimpound@police.sa.gov.au.
Thank you.
All right.
This is the bloke that cancelled it. Remember I showed you this last time. It's dog.
Yes. All right.
It's like, it doesn't have a date of an offence or nothing. It says it's from the Register of Motor Vehicles, and it says that they've done it. Apparently, he says we did it because SAPOL told us this, but this was a week after they took the bike, and so because of I'm assuming that this is what Service SA are saying. Oh no, it's SAPOL, because they're saying they haven't got access. But to me, this is dodge, and there's something else. This is really weird that I noticed. Look at can you read the department it's bloody from?
Planning, transport and infrastructure.
Do you know what? Because I was reading all your acts and everything, trying to get to the bottom of this weird stuff.
Marine services.
You know, it hasn't been. It no longer is coal. It hasn't been that for I think nearly 2 years or something. Right? That says planning, transport and infrastructure, which is apparent now. It's Department of Transport and Infrastructure. There's no planning, no comma. Sounds a bit obscure. I thought I was going cross-eyed and losing the plot as I was discovering that little bit. But I was like, what the? As I said, I started, and that was, that was after we kind of found out, well, with your help, we sort of found out that something happened funny in the system. It seemed like it was a system error or something we'd thought. But at one point, Service SA later have said to me, it's a system-generated letter. I said, can you send it to me again? I actually didn't think I had it anymore. I thought I'd lost it. And then he come back, he said, oh no, it's AI generated. We can't send it to you. I said, come on.
But was this from the one in August? So you were suspended
I don't
from
know.
August to...
This is the thing, I didn't even know.